Next thing is to approve the minutes from the last meeting.
I'll make a motion.
For any comments, questions? Yeah, you got a second.
I'll second.
There's no comments regarding the minutes. So I will ask for vote. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Nays? Hearing none. Minutes pass.
Now we go through the application. Yeah.
Application. We have guests. Did we?
No, it's just sign.
We're
Let's take a shot.
great.
Sometimes you hear if you can shares. This,
This one, okay.
this quick overview. Excuse me. Spell it.
Great.
It's fine.
What, I think I need. Yeah. See.
Barry, do we want to, since we went over this, you want to, yes, right now? I know we typically do at the end, since it's a new type of. Yeah.
Do we have any other attendees other than the? Nick,
Nick has new agent come in.
I want to see if I can see our attendees.
Oh,
Have any other?
Okay.
Yes. And what, 10 minutes? It's almost. It's all you.
Yeah, no, yeah, I said. This. Vegetable. Finish.
This is online.
Which one you need?
Okay.
Yeah,
Book, dinner.
we just. Expensive, right?
They all have online applications, but they have a folder too.
And submitted something.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, right.
Sure. Together.
You want to keep on up?
Yeah. Last name.
This is last name, yeah. Alexander Pop.
You need the number? It's the TL MPL APP 0000195.
PLAPP.
0000195.
Was AP.
APP, yeah.
What's it?
It'll be a master, NPL dash.
Doesn't mean I just have a sheet.
That's all.
Maybe it was an all online one that I emailed to some. Or I emailed.
Check.
Check. Who's that?
You get it tomorrow. So make sure.
They didn't have a show. My only issue was, I think submitted online, it was ID. They didn't issue ID. So
We had them.
if somebody has 10 years experience, is he licensed journeyman or?
Yeah, I mean, he's. Place
Current worker.
everything.
Should show when his license was issued. Right in there. It's hard. If he has a hard file and it's a master plumber, then you have to check it. Journeyman was issued.
18.
It's got that. What experience apprentice, who's got those?
They're still here.
Let me get them. You want them? Yeah.
Greg Fitzgibbons. Online.
Hey, master,
Yes.
he wasn't that.
Nope.
He's at the five.
He was tabled. You tabled him through email. Ascension. It's asked me to stay.
Yeah, he didn't send enough information. Skippers. That's why I tabled it. Need some more information. Need proof. Table.
Any,
That's
what's the number?
000194.
That's. And he only submitted with his ID, so everything you have is in that folder.
Yeah, he's got
And then
And it, James Knox, ever, good life.
He applied for experience. And I thought he was coming in to apply for training and he got there, he wanted to submit a master. So he has a
He
master's
submitted the master's.
and an experience. His two applications are together with his folder. I don't know if it's in with the pieces or with the master's.
Matching now. So, do all you.
Yes, we'll read them all off.
Okay.
Just Mr. Barron, I'm gonna keep it pretty quiet unless you have a question or need to go into closed session, so.
It's kind of boring.
That's all right. I'm glad to be here and just.
Yes.
Field, Christopher first name. He was tabled previously. I don't know if there's anything new in there.
Yeah, he didn't submit.
It's third time for that.
Next time.
Next time.
they've been pretty.
Master Spring.
And he was. Don't. We had a journeyman and. And then log on.
It's huge for, provided an update.
Yep, in 2027 expiration date.
Oh,
He's approved.
Wonder how are they able to lead an online application? Experience from this. Their education. Not in this file.
They,
Corruption.
it doesn't ask for it as an attachment. It's like, they type in where they did their education and they type in money. required as an upload. You want to take the, you,
Yep.
So,
verification, right?
we should have some documentation on training. Is that right, this guy?
He had a full license. So he's applying for journeyman too, so his license expires. So he would get experience for a year. If he has, he has to apply for the journeyman. It wouldn't be, if he's actually journeyman, he has the expired journeyman.
You already,
Yeah. Oh, my question was this.
Copy of your,
No, Springs,
oh,
county license, but it should.
So what is? It's been training. 2016, 17.
Journeyman,
Seen no training. I mean, you're saying, like in April. You know, like,
was broken.
Everything was last one.
And he still has an education. He's got a city journeyman license.
Yeah.
He still need to submit everything. He did. But he's got online.
Sure. Yeah, so 1 year ago.
Should be 27.
Yeah.
originally an apprentice in 2017.
They said was the,
He submitted 10 documents.
so in 23, he tried to become a teacher.
He was a women.
Does have all of them. Yeah.
Solutions.
7 years, 6 to 7.
He doesn't have an education.
And so he's,
Does they have a letter from the city when it's city license
he
position?
has one of them.
From Superior Heating.
That's where he's at 60. So he would have to prove his information to get.
The Antons.
first job. Superior step.
He uploaded everything in here. For his registration. So he's applying for it. Journeyman.
Well, he has years.
$500.
We don't have education.
But he has a journeyman, city journeyman. We don't know when it was issued prior to 2010. Maybe we could accept that. That was before the education requirement was enforced. But we don't know when it was issued. He's city. See, he's not like me.
So are we talking for
You stay.
experience? Education? Yeah. If he was the journeyman? Mind if we saw he was, wasn't around in 2000.
So that whatever he provided for the city needs to provide for us. And I think the city has the same requirements. So yeah, so if he's got it, he needs to submit it to us. Spring mine. Hey.
Just asking.
He is an expired apprentice. I think in 2017, 2022, he expired. In the 2-year window, still have it. He needs a request. Further request.
So here. See here, we reissued his. Last year, summer last year.
That was a replacement. Also, he has a. Yeah, he got a plane license, so he reappeared. Because he expired, so he started his professional. He had to, yeah. So he started on a 5 another year deal.
Starting with private.
Expired.
So the journeyman out. That's not very good.
No, it's not out. He still has that experience. He still needs to give us the classroom. But he provides the classroom and his previous apprentice license to pick up his time. That makes sense.
Well, which one's he gonna get? He provides that information.
The experience apprentice would get him a license to practice, test the law. If he provides the education. The journeyman, he can get credentials to take the test. His school. Take the, all the education.
Journeyman is also needs to have master
He's got the W-2s.
If it does, he doesn't have an annual, he's got one annual.
That's one. So, Sure. Jerry. Stay, it's apprentice. 0 June 5 9. Yeah, well, he's Jordan. Yep.
Yep.
You know,
Another years in there. Got here 2023.
so he's got a letter from Hoffman Brothers. May concern. Starting Avon, AC Department, approved to take pipe fitting exam for I-2013. One-day exam, transition to the plumbing department, that time as career apprentice, trained for only left Hoffman Brothers to pursue a career, verbal, operation. 17, then returned to Hoffman Brothers in 2019 as a trained professional, trained like to pursue plumbing careers elsewhere in February. I think his registration as an apprentice was in February 2023.
That's all I see here.
This really gives him no time. See if he has.
Well, he's got Hoffman's info. That still isn't enough. Then what about education? So
Then that was certificate. Yeah. Oh. 72 credits. No, this is not a. This is the. 2016. So. Everyone. Is.
Whatever it is, it's not sufficient, it's certain. They mean 72 hours.
Looking for the. See it on this transcript. What's over the description, nothing. There's 3 pages. Then.
You know, table or you want to reject?
Um,
He doesn't,
we gotta ask for the information.
you want, okay, so we'll table.
Some. Proof. Experience and education.
I know there's, I'll tell you. See, tired of.
Have you seen their new truck?
Yeah.
They repaint.
What's the name on there's being serviced?
Section 2 is.
Page 6 of section 2, and the master letter was from Gerald. There's 2 guys. Gerald sent in a dated master letter. Wasn't dated. 2 of the apprentices that were on this list are already journeyed. Set that up.
On
last
who?
night. It's for Ray Justin, or Justin Ray. Cindy.
I missed the call from him. Justin Ray.
Nicholas Mills. Is that Lucas Dodd, they sent in a.
Yeah, I uploaded it.
Swap it out.
And the signature. Somebody's got some of the names I haven't circled.
Yeah, they were.
Next question. Okay, well,
Ready to go with this. Master Plummer. Vance.
He was approved.
Bensbacher.
He was approved,
Butler.
approved,
Fitzgibbon. Table. Runful. Hello, approved to retest. Marks, approved. Lewis, approved to retest. Swift, approved to retest. Wiggs, approved to retest. Bo, Able, no more mention. Living Plummer, approved to retest. Jackson, approved to retest. Reed, approved to retest. Springmeyer, Chayton, approved to education. Dumpstead, Able, approved experience in education. Wakefield, Able, no more information. Experience apprentice program. Camden, Able, 500 hours. Knox, approved. Parker, Table, approved 500 hours. Springmeyer, Table, approved 500 hours. Approved. And approved. Auburn, approved. Grant, approved. Green, Irwin, approved. Harry, approved. Franklin, approved. Davidson, approved. Dodds, approved. Gash.
that's
Positive.
Wait, we got his letter in this morning. She uploaded it. Gash, approved. Gilbert, approved. Rellner, approved. Hurst, approved. Jacobson, approved. Hale, approved. Lay, approved. Luna, approved. McCullough, approved. Morris, approved. Morris Jr. Griffin, approved. Morris Nicholas, Tatum, the updated master letter. Newman, Tatum, master letter. Ray, Tatum, needed submit section 6 Page 6 of section 2 and the updated master plan. Renault, approved. Schulte, approved. Judy, approved. Sims, approved. Smith, approved. Baker, tabled, the master letter. Carl, approved. Vandermark, approved. Walker, approved. Wait. Tabled, the master letter. Master strain letter. Finch, approved. Tournament pipe fit application. Merrill, approved the license. Master sprinkler fitter. Robinson, approved. Tournament sprinkler fitter. Thomason, connection. Master water heater, reflection specialist. Winthrop, table, the proof of experience, either W-2 or affidavit, all he sent was 20 days. Tournament water heater, Conrad, approved. Approve the actions of the board and review. Approve the actions of the board and review applications announced and reported by the secretary. Motion.
So moved.
Sorry.
One thing, on Van Buren, I thought he wasn't gonna do it, so he's gonna do a journeyman application.
He did not submit that.
He did not submit a journeyman, he only submitted the experienced apprentice, and he was supposed to submit.
And
Our 500 table until he submitted that.
after,
Experienced apprentice.
you reached out to him.
We got it. It's okay.
And, should
Because he's had his apprenticeship and his experienced apprentice, and we renewed it, and he test, and he was supposed to provide a letter why he didn't retest, and he was supposed to apply for experienced apprentice and journeyman at the same time.
Table him. Right. Now. Approve the action of the board and review of the applications announced and recorded by the secretary. Motion.
All those indicating in favor, make saying aye. Indicate by saying nay. Hearing no one opposed, motion carries. So,
Looks like we had 15 fail, 44 pass. That's, thanks.
here, it's the line. Shot.
So do they come out different days?
They can't if they,
See, some guys with different.
some in. Do you wanna, we can move to the next item or we to pull in the room? Mr. Chair?
Over the next item, let's get that, I'm not sure what.
Next item is William Neese.
I got a copy of it.
It's in the bio. It's in my bio meeting.
William Neese. T close out. Never mind. Mr. Neese is looking for credit for time. And when I was contacted, his current contract, met him out. And Mr. Neese sent me this letter at the. As I appreciate the time we took that lunch with John Taylor last week to discuss the issue of my on-the-job training. Started working for D. Flynn Plumbing in June of 2019. When I accepted the position, I was told by Dan Flynn that I would be registered as an apprentice immediately. I was also told that my schooling would be covered by the company. Neither of these things ever became reality. Trusted in Dan that he would follow the proper procedures to get me enrolled in schooling and sign me up as his employee to be licensed plumber. Now, the necessary paperwork needed for the apprenticeship in 2020 and took it to the St. Louis County Municipality building. It was told to me once I dropped off the paperwork that my employer would need to send a letter verifying my employment. I continued to work for the company for another 3 years. During that time, regularly asked for status and get given any number of excuses why this had not been. 3 years I worked on for this company, I genuinely thought I was working towards my goal of becoming a journeyman plumber. In 2020, I started the process of registering the classes. They had signed me up for courses through Educational Service, Inc., in which he was a teacher alongside Sam Goodman. Ended up paying for the 3 years of schooling amounted to upwards of $10,000. Sometime in 2022, Educational Service, Inc. lost their accreditation and did not inform any of the current students and employers. I've been trying to contact Sam Goodman to obtain the transcript of 2 years of schooling I attended for credit. And I contact Sam, then I will contact the department. Appreciate you taking the time to listen to me. Understand this is a unique situation. However, hopeful that after hearing the story, the county will consider granting me with the on-job training hours I already served. Sincerely, William Neese. Joshua. So he provided that. I reached out to Dan Flynn and asked him about his employment there. He said that, yeah, he worked for me, but it's a little, it's difficult story. I guess he left on bad terms, but Mr. Flynn provided me this. I think he's supposed to send this original in. I haven't seen it. He took a picture of it. But this is on October 23rd. Dear Board of Plumbing, purpose of this letter is to request St. Louis County Board of Plumbing to accept the following information for 2 years of apprenticeship for William Neese. Late submittal is an oversight on my counsel from the failed to register, which is a violation of the code and his license. So that's another issue. William was hired as a full-time employee in 6/1/2019 as labor. Later showed interest in plumbing, at which time I enrolled him in classes at the department to complete 2 years of school. The guidance of Tom Flynn, JP 8698, new construction, residential remodels, PVC drains, plastic and copper water lines, finish residential and light commercial. Current line and circulating pump service and plumbing repairs until his resignation on April 20. That's all the information that Mr. Flynn provided.
She applied for
He has not submitted an application yet. I think he's a registered apprentice.
Got a number here.
apprentice?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So he hasn't, he's a registered apprentice, he's looking for a couple more. Did submit W-2s, which I won't stop there. He did submit, says W-2s at the time he worked.
Don't have the issue of education.
Seemed good.
So, yeah, I don't think he's gonna get anything from Sam. As far as,
Tissue.
Flynn was working for Sam Goodman. They continued, it seems, only after they lost their accreditation. So I don't know. So, now, once there were two that, remember we had a hearing also. Had the Department of Labor, at least a certificate. He did not.
So is his issue, he's asking for how much hours we could, his account?
Yeah, he was, whatever his
2 years.
apprentice was, when he received his apprenticeship.
Flynn,
I mean, he's been active since 2019, he only wants 2 years.
Well, he started as a laborer in 19, and he went
Oh,
into
he got
plumbing in 20, and then he retired in 20, left in 23, so he was trying to.
He just got his apprenticeship license, April this year.
yeah, so he's looking for the years 20 through 22, I think. Flynn, then he's got what he's got from, started as a apprentice, legitimate.
Where he's at now, yeah.
So that'd get him like 4.5 maybe years.
Well, he's gonna look for 2 years for Flynn.
But he's
Yeah,
already
2
got,
pluses from 23. 23, and that when we issued his apprentice
My
license.
show is listed April 4th of 2024.
Oh, 24, I thought it was.
So, I don't know if you want to request his presence in regards to not registration as a premise. And then he did.
I think we should.
Now that. I have on the agenda. Similar.
Yeah, you gotta send it. I don't think, yeah, motion for that.
No.
So there's a separate issue as far as the hours.
As well, now does the board consider the hours? I mean, Flynn has confessed more or less, and now we have, we don't.
I would like to hold off and find out from Mr. Flynn during any of those 4 he said he moved over. Flynn first said he was laborer, and then he said he was plumber, but it appears that maybe there wasn't any definition. What?
He went to rule it, he said,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but everything there was plumbing oriented. But at the beginning, he said he hired him as a laborer. So when is it that he really did begin to do plumbing work?
He didn't define, but he,
That's right. He defined the type of work, but he didn't define when it was that he really started to do that. If I remember correctly.
yeah, so there's no letter, he did not identify when he transitioned.
He said he's a full-time employee on June of 2019.
He left in 23, so that's 4 years that he worked for him,
Right.
and he said 2 of those years he's.
But is there more? You know what I mean? So since Mr. Flynn's already in trouble.
Want to, I would not respond, take review, for review.
Yeah, I would table this. Exactly.
bring them in. Do we want to bring both of them in? Because the stories may vary. He might say I did it for 3 years. As opposed to 2. Bring both in.
Yeah, have both of them.
That'd be better, and then we can determine if there's.
Done and done. So on, have your attendance. We want to open up the floor.
Yes, I asked.
We do have, online. Mr. Jusick. Can you unmute him? Can you unmute yourself? Oh. All right. You have an email from Mr. Juice. He's not using. Can you hear me? So. I think that's him in the middle. Mr. Juice. Can you hear me?
Raise your hand.
You can't unmute him? Yes, unmute him.
You guys hear me?
There you go.
I'm sorry, my computer is acting up.
I have a letter. Hi, this is Sanel Jusick, owner of S&P Contracting.
Yes.
Writing about the St. Louis County test for master dreamland. I've taken this test 8 times. I've studied this book front to back. 2 times I've scored of 73 and now 72. I'm asking for the board to review my credentials and possibly provide me with an alternative route getting a license, but take my scores into consideration. I've been in this industry for many years. I know ins and outs of this job. I've come onto the board meetings in the past with my concerns, questions on this test, and what we deal with day to day as a master trainer. Do all outside work, whereas the test is a majority inside plumbing person. So I'm studying the books and retrieving all the information that I could have came across a few statements that are in the Uniform Plumbing Code book and the St. Louis County Plumbing Code ordinance book. Talk about the same exact subject, although each book provides a different answer. This comes to be a concern when I'm testing, wondering how many questions on the test have different possible answers for the books. Example, question in one book is max distance between manholes shall not exceed 400 feet, whereas the other book says max distance between manholes shall not exceed 300 feet. Both sanitary training. Thank you. Hope to hear from you soon. We'll take this into consideration. Sanel Juice. Did that cover pretty much? Mr. Juicy,
Yes, I'm here.
anything you'd like to add to that? Or?
Even when I take the business and law test too, I'm concerned about some questions in the business and law too, when I'm doing a test. Because every time you're taking a test, it's always different type of tests. And when I look for the answers, I find the answers, but sometimes they don't match up on the business and law. And I don't know if I'm missing some of the questions. That's why I'm failing all the time. I literally do study these books in and out.
And it is an open book exam, correct?
Yes.
Failing the business and law, or failing.
The training exam is one exam that it's the start and finish. It's one exam. take practical and then the business law just tags right on to it.
Yes, they're both together when you're taking it.
There,
And then you have 5 hours to take the exam. And I usually, every time I took the exam, I have like 4 minutes left by the end of the exam. Sometimes I feel like there's not enough hour to it. I don't know. I tried all kind of ways to pass this test. Studied all the time.
73%.
Right.
8%.
So other than when you stated that the answer in one book is one thing and one is the other, both of those choices on the exam as a possible answer?
I believe so. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I believe so. I think he had a 300 and a 400. And then some of the business and law questions too. I can maybe remember two of them. Because the test always shuffles. It's not always the same test. It's always different, when you're taking the exams.
I don't know, so there's no confusion in the questions. I mean, is there, what other issues are there as far as taking the exam? I mean, you said there's time, you figured that, you suggested time is not enough. and
Yes.
that The question, two
Some-
possible answers.
Yeah, sometimes I feel the time is not enough, because once you take the master drain layer test, you have 75 questions. By the time you get that done, I'm already in 3 hours. 3 hours and some minutes. And then I feel like you don't have enough time when you're getting to the business and law altogether, the test. I don't know if other guys are failing too, just like I am over the years.
Well, I don't know what,
We have an example of the last period. We have another fellow that had 73%. I mean, he can pass too.
are there 100 questions?
Okay.
77, 25?
150 questions altogether on the exam.
5 hours, 150 questions.
Yes. Because I used to, I took this test quite a few times. And when I took the exam, sometimes you will have like 30 questions left and you will only have 19 minutes to finish those 30. So you gotta really rush and get through those books and find those answers and stuff like that.
From administrative position, I think we can speak to the testing agency about the exam and the questions, because you stated also that a lot of the questions, you feel that a lot of the questions were pertaining to the interior of the project as opposed to the drain lane, which is primarily outside.
Yeah, because for 20 years I've been drain layer outside, and most of the tests it's all about inside plumbing.
So we can ask for a review of the drain lane exam as a whole, but I don't know if that's gonna, depend on what comes with that. It's about.
I'm gonna keep retaking it. I don't know. I guess I'll pass one of these days.
But duly noted, your concerns, that we will take to the testing agency and then we'll review the exam. As far as, maybe those questions are based on drain waste and vent as opposed to in water or something like that. It's all about that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Uh, I can't think of anything else. Yeah, that's about it.
I think we have your contact information. We'll
Okay.
keep you informed in what comes back and what decision is on it.
Okay. Can I ask you another question? You guys as a board, do you guys make the decision or does the school have a decision also on that or
As far as what,
far as letting me go through or I have to retake it again?
I understand.
Can we start? He's asking.
Oh, we wouldn't be able to approve. It's not, the 75% is established as the passing score, so that's that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, anything less of 75 is considered a failure.
Right. All right, I guess you guys have a good day and I guess I'll hear from you guys.
Okay, sir, we will let you know, we'll keep you informed.
All right. Thanks a lot for your time.
We should.
But I think each exam is it's like 400, a pool of 400 questions. And they, each time it just grabs those questions.
We saw those questions originally. We really left that many interior questions.
I don't,
Someone else voiced that same complaint to me on the phone, and I asked them to write a letter to the board, because I knew he had, but they did not write a letter. But that has been a complaint. There's people about the drain lanes.
and it may, but all we reviewed was examples of the exam. And it was a pool, we didn't see all 400 questions. So they're supposed to be similarly based on the OSHA, if it's a master's exam, OSHA, the business of law, and then the section.
Can we see all 400 questions?
So,
We saw.
I think we need to go through the entire
We could
list
see
of
400.
questions.
We could mark the ones that this is not happening.
okay, so we can put that request.
And if they want to give us more questions that are applicable to,
Replace it with another question.
it's fine.
We're gonna go with, we're gonna start the process of reviewing all exam questions? Or
No.
we're just gonna go down this road with the drain?
Just the drain layer right now, because nobody else,
See if that enough inquiries on the train.
because he gave, I have no idea on business and law if there's some mistakes in the answers there too. He indicates he thinks there is.
So we can schedule a time to review, have probably an additional meeting outside of our normal scope.
That's all right. We're all consultants now, so.
Okey doke. All right, so we have Mr. Conley. Any other attendee? So that's all we have as far as attendees. In the room, we have Mr. Dean. How you say your last name?
Ali Begovic.
Anything you have?
Yeah, it's concerns into the getting my master drain layers license. My father, he's a master plumber and he's a master drain layer, and I want to apprentice underneath him. And he told me that some rules have changed on getting the licenses, like I need classroom hours and I need to register as an apprentice underneath him.
Which license are you interested in obtaining?
I want to obtain both, but for starters, I want to go for my drain layers license.
Are you an engineer?
No.
So drain layer's license, all you have to do is show, 5 years working under a master drain layer.
Well, yeah, working in the field underneath, doing the work, installing the sewers, layouts, or even assistant design or whatever. So you got the time in that position, you can apply for the drain. Now, if you were to become a plumber, you would have to register as an apprentice. You have to get the classroom hours, 5 years. Now, during your apprenticeship, you cannot operate as an active drain layer if you were to get the drain layers first. You have to abandon or surrender any St. Louis County license or put it inactive during the time of your apprenticeship. So a lot of people, if you go through your apprenticeship, become a plumber, and then there you can pursue your drain layer and still be an active plumber as well. But to become a master plumber, you become a master plumber, you get 5 years as a journeyman, and then it's 10-year total apprenticeship and journeyman plumber, and then you will instantly qualify. Well, not instant, it's 10 years, but you will qualify to take the drain laying exam. So those are the routes you can take, and they're all in our ordinance on the requirements of that. The ordinance are available online, and you can view those at any time and then decide.
Which website do I go online to?
If you'd like to write your email down, I can
And we can send it to you now.
write it on here.
That, no, you
Is that everything you need, or you need something more?
So I don't need to do any classroom hours for my drain layers license. Just 5 years experience. And then, Sunel's, concerns about a test. I have to do a test as well.
Yes, all licenses require an exam, except for the apprenticeship. You just gotta be registered and get the training. And then
So do I need to bring back like a affidavit of like, for where I worked for the 5 years?
yes, when you submit the application, you gotta provide that experience.
And is everything with the application online?
Yes. Making it.
Yeah, if you put your email address down, I'll send you a copy of that, David, you can fill out and all the information about the test.
Mr. Rabbit?
All right, so I'm trying to start a job out in the county that they want me to do as our customer. I need to, what I gotta do to record the information.
You're trying to start a job. And what license?
I have a St. Louis plumbing license.
St. Louis
Ran through City Hall, yes.
City, St. Louis City?
City Hall, yes.
So St. Louis County, you need a St. Louis County.
Okay, when I took my test to Sam Goodman, I told her I need to go through the whole county, thing also. She said, you don't have to worry about that because my St. Louis license takes care of the whole thing, the whole St. Louis.
Not true.
That's what she said.
Not true.
Probably business too. I don't know nothing about that.
So yes, you need to, you have to be a master plumber to obtain a permit
I got all that.
for St. Louis County.
Okay.
You have to have a master plumber license for St. Louis County.
All right, so what do I gotta do?
You have to apply, get approved by this board, and take the exam. State exam.
All right, so we're gonna have to walk through the steps to figure out what needs to be taken care of.
So, application done online.
Okay, gonna need help. Going through that computer information because I'm computer illiterate. I work all the time. Plumbing, so it takes a long time to go through the computer to find it. So what exactly do I have to do?
Megan will have no problem assisting you in walking through the application.
Anything else need
Complete the application, bring it in before the board for review.
all right, good to see you.
You see you're in a job?
Yeah, I'm a plumber, I'm a St. Louis plumber, yes, sir.
Well, but I mean, you got one.
I'm a third generation plumber, yes, sir.
What's your job?
I don't know, whenever I get everything taken care of.
Oh, you're looking to get hired on, is that it?
Yeah,
Okay, all
yeah. Good seeing you guys. Okay,
right. All right.
Give me your email.
I'm scheduled for you. He's my deadline.
Yeah,
We did, and this is even, it's not even on. Last meeting, we had approved some language for the policies and rules.
Yes.
Since then, and since it was posted, minutes were posted, we've got additional comments and some more suggestions on the language to review. Yes, they meet, Mr. Meeting and everything else. And on the
Figure that out, right?
board. Test, I'll bring that language up next month as well, as far as the ordinance, the language that's existing, and then the what the board policy is. So it doesn't really state it, and I don't know, we thought it was applicable in to change the ordinance, so put our request a letter into the BCRC. But it may or may not, but we have lawyers here, they're gonna have to do it.
Well, I have a question that goes along with that. We're moving into all this electronic applications and not sure that the way the ordinance is written, that it specifically allows that.
So we have to bring that up too.
And I think that the language needs to, include that, we can do it any way we want, paper, we can do this at the direction of the board. Because right now, it just, I think it says paper forms or whatever at the direction of the board.
And just to clarify, is this for the next meeting of this body or the next meeting of the Plumbing Code Review Committee?
This body. Yes. Board of Exam. Plumbing Board of. Next meeting, Mr. Chairman.
December 7th, is that did you have something?
Oh, I'm sorry, you, that, John.
Mr. Summers, for the renewal of licenses next year, I'm going to send a letter out to all licensed journeymen ministers for the.
So I think we're going to, because even though everything, all the renewals will be done online through their portal, we will remind them, send a reminder.
I requested a letter to be created for pipefitters and sprinkler fitters this year, and they have not produced that yet. I feel like I put in a lot of tickets lately, they've not produced anything.
We blame IT for that. We're gonna work on that. It has to be done through a summer to generate the letter for all the license holders, so we'll get them. The goal is to have it.
So it will be similar to gotten in the past where you say, we have this information on your portal.
It's gonna be a reminder for them to establish their portal, go in and view their EUs early as possible, so we'll probably try and get that out. But, you go too early, it just becomes another refrigerator, my dog ate it or something.
Like the initial thing.
So we gotta get a reminder. Wish we could send an email blast because.
Well, we'll get an email 90 days prior to their expiration date, if they have an email address.
If they have it, yes, that's the key. Answer that, yes, we plan to.
Just a comment to the gentleman. We can contact IFO and they might be able to look at this particular.
Enough. Take it 8 times.
I don't know if they.
And that's true too. We might remind them of that. Shouldn't be. Oh,
Yes, the score's been getting better.
but he said 73, 72 is raising the
And it's
answers.
at the end of the test, it'll tell you like on the master plumber, master draper scenes, yeah, it'll say, code questions, you had, 14 of 75. This is all.
I might just ask for that first, and then we still going to review all 400 questions, or whatever the list is.
Classes and being proctor. I don't know if he did it online all 8 times or not, because if anybody was during the test, I write down that question and send it to IFO's challenge.
He never raised his hand.
I don't know, but he may have done it online, not.
It's good. Recommend that he take it in person and then.
Making the comment.
I think we can present the other options soon. Way back to
I know that like 2 years ago, initially had some problems after like his third test. And he asked, because he had issues with reading it. I guess he's gotten better with his language skills.
Can he ask for an accommodation?
You gotta be medically or whatever.
Yes.
There's a
Some
language
type of
barrier.
proof.
Can't get it. So. Need more time. Issue. Anything else?
No, sir.
Sorry. Ms. Starr.
Our next meeting is Friday, December the sixth. Saturday. December
Oh,
the
that's good. You can't come in on Saturday?
I will be here.
Megan and I will be, we're used to this.
It's the January one.
Okay.
December is the seventh, is the.
Now, January the 9th, is correct. And February is correct.
What, so the ninth, you out of the room on the first day?
We do.
So we'll go back to Thursdays then.
Full meeting.
To me.
Oh, so we locking them in for Thursday?
Yes, I already went downstairs. Already went
We
downstairs.
got bumped before, so we're gonna go back Thursday, everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Sixth is Friday.
Love dates in the minutes. Thanks.
Journeyman license information? Answer, journeyman. Like Mr. Rabbit.
All the above.
He need help. He need help. He need one-on-one.
It'll probably be in person, try to schedule me downstairs on the first floor.
That's what I told Mama.
December's here already. Getting real close.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes, I guess we have motion to, or is there something else? Anything else? Any other comments?
You holding the annual Christmas party this year?
Bring donuts.
I'll make a motion.
Second. All those in favor indicate saying aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Wouldn't think so. The motion carries. We're adjourned. Thank you.
9:32.
Gentlemen,
I went back to last time.
And then
happy Marine Corps birthday and happy Veterans Day.